Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Boston Stream, and back to Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed. Oh wow, what's going on with my? Sorry, I was just looking at the audio levels, and I don't know what's going on, but for whatever reason, hang on. How about this? Is this better? Okay. Sorry, for whatever reason, my audio just seemed like it was really peaking there. One of these days, I really need to just get something sorted with my audio. But welcome on in. It's the new week. Yeah, I mean, it's been a weekend. My absolute favourite part is I have. So, in case the accent didn't give it away, I'm British. So all this talk about TikTok bans and whatnot has been entirely passing me by. But you all realise that one day isn't a ban. It's weekend off. You'll get those, right? Right, I know, timely humour, but I don't really think I've got any other big developments. Well, no, actually, I tell a lie. We do have one development since the last stream, and welcome in, Elania. We have fresh from the ever wonderful Lady Pixel Heart, a new emote, and that's gone into the free follower slots, so anyone can use that as long as you're following. Subscribers also get just to really style up on it. But I will say this now: when it comes to emote slots, we are now full. We are now full of emotes. To get more emotes, would require that we reach 65 subscriber points. So 65 subscribers, gift subs, or some upgrades to higher tiers. But yeah, I don't think that's happening for a while, since I'm looking at my current subscribers and it says 8. Now hang on, I do tell a lie, I have not given any for bits. However, there are 3 tiers of bits emotes. The first comes in at 1,000 bits, aka a tenner, or $10. And there are 4 viewers who have reached that. I love you all, but I feel like that's a bit niche. Likewise, 5k and 10k, or $50 and $100, have nobody. So there's no real point in doing that. Imagine having full notes. I mean, here's the thing, this has been slowly built up over time. So it's like, yeah. But, you know, hey. I mean, when I started doing VTubing, I did not have many emotes at all. And the ones that I had, you could obviously tell were done by me. So for me to get to this point, and to get to this point with stuff that I feel is relevant, right, I feel like is an achievement. But I think that's enough. I don't think I've got much to yap about today, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the game going. I will also say, this week we're going for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday when it comes to streams, mainly because Saturday I have not got. Well, I've got something going on then, so I can't really do it. There's no stream for that. I'm just trying to think any other little bits and pieces. I am wondering what it is I'm going to be doing for birthday stream, because I realise I might. The awkward thing is that also happening on that weekend. Obviously, I've got a family thing going on the Saturday on the 8th, but we've also got the Monster Hunter weekend going on, which I really want to actually try the test weekend, because at the very least I want to see if old Betsy here can handle it. if I tried it on my old PC and it didn't work, so as far as I'm concerned, I want to do something for it, but also it's one part. I don't mind if I do. One part I want to do something for streaming, because you know I like Monster Hunter. People like Monster Hunter. Oh, wow, some of this stuff just ain't shifting. What did sell though? Milk fleece, obviously that is a. See, all that time we spent punching sheep. Web. Okay. But say we learnt those still exist. What still exist? Sheep bots. Ah. Oh, the Saturn gear, yeah. Hey, look, the reason I made a beeline for them is because I have done that before in like either buying it to fix it up or buying it to sell it. Oh wait, hang on. So we do up to the top of the hour, so 40 minutes in a level worker. And I think what I actually want to do first is I want to head back to Uldar, because we can get the seals. Did not farm Karakul because of the bots back in early 2.0. Oh dear. Also, oh dear. Well. What I'm hearing is I am indistinguishable from a bot. Raptor skin boots. Raptor skin boots. Just need a mithril ingot. And I see we're already starting to get onto the. What I will be doing is obviously before. We'll reach a point with the level worker quests where we'll obviously need to be in the expansion to continue. So I'll probably be swapping over to something else. I'm thinking with the gathering classes, so botanist or miner. No. Oh yes, absolutely. Not Fisher? Pain. One, two, just keep on going with this. Man on the ground. Sorry, my hands were meant to punch knock it. Welcome in, Honey. That is I'm addressing someone named Honey, not that they are. Not that I'm getting that familiar with someone. Okay. I always find this bit dicey. I think we're going to do it. There we go. Yeah. Reacts to the tail message. Wait, that means you're somewhere. Wait, no, of course you're gonna be somewhere. Tell me where you are on here. Oh, you're in Madwin. Okay. Today I learned you could communicate across the worlds. Well, look, I've not had friends on here who've not been on my thing, so. Okay, well that takes us up to let's chat songs were on the same day. Okay, understood. No, didn't mean to do that. Corporal. Okay, what's next? To qualify for the next promotion, you must complete rank 1 in the Grand Company objectives for your hunting log. Okay, right. Hunting log, where are you? Here we go. So. Okay. Ah, I see. No, I don't want to be here. I want to be in Gridania. Sorry, I've got two different conversations going on. One in the game, one on the thing, and I don't have my chat up on here because, you know, anyone can put down anything in game chat. Not that I don't trust people. Like, as far as communities go, this one has been better than most, but I don't want someone to try something. Okay. At some point I'm going to need to do a tally. Yeah. 3 of these are going to be Haratali, and then the rest are Sandgate and Bramble Patch. It's the reason I avoid Uldar. Yeah, it's the sand is coarse and gets everywhere. Okay, Oh, for the love of Alness, you picked a fine time to show up, and for once I'm not being sarcastic. I'm in quite the predicament here, and you might just be able to help. What sort of predicament, do you ask? Only the sort in which I have several hundred deliveries to make before the next bell, despite having just the 2 legs, you see. Also, Honey says hi to Ever and Elenia. Withdrawing from the exhibition has freed me to devote my efforts to filling guild commissions. That's all well and good. The problem is now that I have more clients than ever, none who take kindly being kept waiting. Bah! Every moment we waste chatting, we risk losing a valued customer. Make yourself useful and take this choker to a client waiting in the Whistling Miller. On the double. Okay. Over here. Take a run. Hello. The guild, yes. Have you come to deliver my choker? Not yet. I have not completed AR yet. What we do is we do up to the hour with the not ARR class, and then we move on to the main. Oh, true guild quality as ever. Yes, all the time and effort put into this piece is plainly evident by the overwrought nature of its design. We've only just met, but you strike me as a smart young man. Hence my offer. What say you bid farewell to your fruitless line as Gever's lapdog and come work for me? Who am I, you ask? Why, none other than founder and proprietor of Ankh-Borfa Apparel and Accoutrements, Britannia's premier producer of leather goods. A clever man like you has down surmised many of your more ambitious colleagues has already abandoned the leatherworker's skill to bring their prodigious talents to Ankh-Borfa. And why wouldn't they? Who wants to waste precious hours learning how to stitch the perfect seam when a serviceable one will suffice? Not I, that's for certain. Ankh-Borfa products are just as durable as Gever's overrated rubbish, crafted in half the time for the fraction of the cost. Should you have any doubts, I invite you to come by the exhibition and judge for yourself. Such a shame the Leatherworkers Guild will be absent from the competition. I was so looking forward to defeating dear Gerva this year. Ah, well. For all her faults, clearly the woman has had sense enough to see that she was fighting a lost cause. Ta-ta, friend, and remember my offer. You do realise you're talking a lot of smack for someone within punching distance. You're back, Alness, and a moment too soon. I have just heard a most distressing rumour. Word about town is that renowned leatherworkers from across the realm are withdrawing from the exhibition at an alarming rate. Should this continue, Ankh-Borfa will have a clear course to win top honours. Curses. It pains me enough that I cannot represent our guild in the contest, but the thought that those talentless hacks could claim that prize is rightfully ours. What's that? Dowd of Ankh-Borfa was the client who commissioned the choker? If I had known, I'd deliver it in person and take the payment out of his lousy hide. Oh yes, the two of us go back quite a ways. He was an adventurer and aspiring leatherworker, not unlike yourself, Alness. We had a bit of a falling out though. I remember it like it was yesterday. He strolled in through the door wearing a shite-eating grin and holding a jerkin that looks like it had come out of the wrong end of an old goat. I told him as much, and the next moment he ran back out the door bawling like a child. That was the last I saw of him. His sorry efforts weren't worth the hide they were made from, and now he fancies himself a fashion magnate. For small wonder that Ankh-Borfa attire looks like something that even a goblin would be ashamed to wear. The sad state of affairs is that not all customers are so discerning. What's worse, if Ankh-Borfa takes top honours at the exhibition, then their wasteful practices will be vindicated. Slipshod craftsmanship and butchery will become the norm. I will not allow this to happen. Alness, listen carefully. I'm going to give you your most challenging task yet, if not ever. I need you to understand. I have beaten Ifrit and Titan. I have killed gods with my bare hands. And now you charge me to represent the Leatherworkers Guild at the exhibition and put that charlatan into his place. I wrapped a skin jerkin of purest quality, melded with a gatherer's grasp material of the 3rd grade. That will be your submission. No simple task. As one who's taken his lumps and paid his dues, I believe that you have it in you. The exhibition is to be held at Miketo's Amphitheatre. Estain has been charged with accepting submissions. Once your work is complete, deliver it to her with all speed. Welcome in, Inu. We are making the best jacket you have ever seen. I mean, okay. Look. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm talking a bit much, but it's still finely made. Undyed felt Electrum. But welcome in new. Welcome in everyone. Undied. Oh. How many do we need? We need uno. Which... Yes. And I need some electrum ingot. Just the one. Just the 5. Once again, I have the feeling that will be in a lot more high demand. Okay. Byrago's Blessing. This is a really interesting one. It basically allows you to cash in all the stacks you've been building up to noom ahead in the quality. Okay. So you notice as we increase that number is just going to slowly creep up. I'm going to keep enough on hand that I can then do that. And then finish it off. Now, next step, I need to meld. So, Gatherer's Grasp, rank 3. I'll grab those, and with this, let us meld on one of these. And that should be everything we need. Those used to cost an arm and a leg. I mean, compared to what I've seen some materia going for right now, yeah. What's that you say? You wish to submit one of your works for the exhibition? And pray hand it over without delay. The judgment's about to commence. Consider yourself fortunate. Had you come a bell later, the contest would have already been over. I must say, I am relieved. I have far fewer entrants in this year's exhibition compared to past ones, when I heard the Level Workers Guild would not be participating. Yeah, we know this is a quest related, so jack up the prices. You know, I understand. Then you'll be happy to hear that our plans have changed. Guildmaster Gever, do tell me that you've decided to compete after all. Our guild will be represented, yes, but by Alness here. What an unexpected turn of events. But I must hurry, the exhibition is about to begin. They're all the same. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the judging for best leather apparel will now commence. It would seem that an unprecedented number of last-minute withdrawals have left us with precious few candidates worthy of top honours. Nevertheless, we'll proceed as planned. Our next finest is the lovely rat-skin jerkin, painstakingly crafted by artisans of Angbother apparel and accoutrements. Judges, if you would. The cut is rugged yet serviceable. We've seen that numerous skins were layered to afford maximum protection. Function over form. Alliance cannot help but applaud such craftsmanship. Okay. I will say Culinarian, I think, has the best sort of like judging at the end. Mainly because the Sultana shows up and she's like, "Oh, it's you! Oh, you're a Culinarian now! Oh, how nice!" It's like, yes, here is the Warrior of Light. And, oh yeah, nice to see you again. The tiling work is clumsy, but the sturdiness of the piece cannot be denied. Times of war, speed and practicality are virtues. I'd say this is worthy of Culinarian. They literally put people in your arm and beat the snot out of them until one of them falls. Okay, you know what, that's kind of hardcore. Wasteful as ever, I see. How many raptors did you butcher to create that misshapen mess? Ah, Gaffer. Fancy meeting you here. Stand back and watch as that misshapen mess is named best in show. Legit, the Admiral shoots it. Our next and final piece is the last-minute entry from the Leatherworkers Guild. Is it cheating to imbue the armor with spiritual energies? You look pale, Dowd. What's the matter? I take it you weren't expecting actual competition? Wow, this is positively stunning. One can almost feel the raptor's very life force extruding from this jerkin. Not a single seam out of place, not a single cut of the hide wasted. This piece was clearly crafted with a profound respect for the beast whose life was taken to create it. It offers superior protection to the Angbother piece, while at the same time allowing for greater freedom of movement. This jerkin would be a proud addition to any archer's armory chest. In my line of work, I have seen many an adventurer come and go. Rare is the one who possesses the aptitude and diligence demonstrated by the creator of this piece. Oh, please. No, do go on. Ladies and gentlemen, it appears we have a consensus. By unanimous vote, the award for best leather apparel goes to Alness of the Leatherworkers Guild. This exquisite raptor skin jerkin. Gold of Angbother apparel, I presume? We're investigating numerous accusations of harassment, extortion, counterfeiting, and poaching. If you would be so kind as to come with us so that we may discuss these allegations in private. No. Please resist. Please resist. I wish to use these hands. Well, Alness, it seems our work here is done. Let us return to the guild. Also, let's not go too deep in the poaching allegations, given how I've been how best to say this. How I've been acquiring some of the materials. Don't ask about the goats. I'm a leatherworker now. You use a knife. What do you have there, Al? A knife! I must confess, Alness, Until I saw your jerking with my own eyes, I was not entirely convinced you had it in you. But you did. From this day forth, I'm proud to call you not apprentice, but peer. As for me, I can finally return to my own work free of headaches and distractions. Though, as luck would have it, we have a veritable legion of erstwhile Anborford defectors knocking at our door, looking to rejoin our ranks. They think their forced tears and trying words of remorse will earn them my pity. Ha! I'll send them straight on their way and lop a square off their hindquarters for good measure. You have this fixation with taking the hands, taking the hides of people. Please stop. Ordar doesn't have anti-poaching laws enforced by embodiments of the forest. No, it doesn't. So we're safe there. Or so once I might have done. But who among us have not heard? Even I have been known to make mistakes, albeit rarely. I'll give these turncoats a second chance. But mark my words, any who so much as thinks of crossing me again can look forward to a new life as a subligar. The life of a guildmaster is fraught with frustration. I will gladly deal with 1,000 hapless apprentices for even the slimmest hope of seeing one flourish as you have. If you're triumphant at the exhibition, your growth is sure to be in demand across the Eorzea. You must never forget how you achieved your success. By punching goats! Unflagging dedication to your craft, and deep respect for the lives you must take to perform it. Remember always the values of Fen Il, and I have no doubt you will do as proud wherever you go. Okay. That. So our next scenario, our next quest will be done at. Oh, wow, I wasn't even on all the full stuff. If and when we reach Heaven's Word. So. One more thing I would like to do is now we are at that stage. Blacksmith's the leather worker's shirt. So hippogriff leather, woolen yarn, silk thread. How much leather worker's stuff can we do? Griff leather. Because we need 2 out. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 of these. So I suppose just grab 1, 2, 3, 4. We already got that. So I need woolen yarn. Again, how many of these do we need? How? What about this? So 1 woolen yarn, and then 1, 2, 3 silk thread. Silk. The bargain. Or sinew. It's the raptor sin. No, I just need 1 of these. I'll grab you. And these are going to be the toughest for me to try and produce. I assume it's going to be the toughest for me to try and... But, oh, right. Not only is it going to be the toughest for me to produce, it's probably actually not going to be possible for me to produce unless... Ooh. That's too spicy. Hang on, what do I need? Control. That'll do. No, hang on. That'll do. So it is 2, 3, 8. We eat this. 2, 4, 9. Oh, control. That's what we wanted to boost, not. Anyway, we have enough. And earth crystal, wind crystal. I'm begging you, just like. Okay. I guess we're spending a lot. Oh, I'm begging you, please sell these in smaller numbers. Mayhap we can go another world, or maybe I just come back to this. I'm just gonna have a look on the other markets. Sorry, that's just one of my big pet peeves, is people putting on huge amounts of this stuff on the market board and not being like, yes, let's actually not put them on in manageable amounts. Okay. Wind crystal. I suppose that's good enough. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to do that as well. 1. Okay. We may have to settle for normal. I do believe I may have messed this up slightly. I did not mean to do that one. I mean, never mind, it gets us another... I meant to do the hasty touch. Okay, let's just cash that in. And... yeah, that gets us over the line. I mean, hopefully it just becomes easier, more of these we make? Okay, so next up we'll do the gloves. One, two, three. And then it's over. This is a lot better. Which is, you know, maybe testament to the jacket I've just put on, or it may just be testament to the fact I didn't mess that one up. And lastly, we have the boots. I love how the rubber just gives us just a teeny tiny amount. No. Us. Just put all this together. I think this takes us over the line. There we go. Okay, and from what I feel like, the other, we've got the hat from the quest, shirt, gloves, and work boots. I understand the trousers are weavers for that much, so we may not be getting them for all that. Also, we have a number of things we can make here. Tombury armchairs. Why not? Why not? Was there anything that I thought was like people go mad for, and it's not really, because stuff like the Glade bench is sold on vendors, so yeah. Okay, but I know the big one there is fine wax, because there are two. Well, we've gotten a fine wax before. We've sold a fine wax before. So that's what. Anyway, that I think is up to the top of the hour, so that is our level worker until next time. I may do off stream some like stuff for the marketplace. I just realised that's what she's wearing. The guild leader, she's wearing one of these. Neat. Sorry, distracted. But oh yeah, we need to boost all those. But then again, I found the rings and other jewelry to be the most expensive for this kit. It's very expensive until you learn to make them, and once you learn to make them, it is non-expensive at all. Okay, yes, we had the stone vigil. To do, so let's I think let's head up into there now. So last week we learned the airship, the Enterprise that we were chasing, landed here, and it's up to us now to go and take it back and keep infested with dragons. More than a few dragons stop us. How about all the dragons? And this is one I always found interesting doing whenever it comes up in the roulettes, because people get cocky. People get very cocky, and this is one of the dungeons I found knocks the shine off. Oh, ow, that hurt. Once again, I always find you never get a chance to have a little nosy with parties. There we go. Why did I do that? Who knows? It's a mystery to everyone, including moi. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember. I need to. If I want to use that Howling Fist, I need to get them lined up. Anyway. I do find it interesting. This is one that starts to do the not telegraphing attacks thing, which, or rather, it's telegraphing attacks, but it's not showing you where the attack's going to land. He runs over here, and then he's just building up. Okay. And now, as I pray, we don't face another of those beasts. Look, we're in a keep full of dragons. Suffice to say, I think there's going to be a lot of dragons. Back out in here. Guardian Steel. Huh. I wonder what you're used for. Oh, right. Yeah. Sign companions, they need their job stones. Look, I tell the thaumaturge, but suffice it to I understand, in lore there is only one Black Mage stone. So, you know what? Good luck on that one. I do find it very amusing that you're running around with all these other jobs and they're like, we're still a thaumaturge. Well, that doesn't have a law reason really, small order. What I like is the machinist has an empty one or blank one, meaning you're kind of the first or among the first, so it naturally stands to reason that you're not going to get a stone full of the experience of all the others. tell you, once we get to the right level for the what do you call it? The hand-ins at for the seal ranks. Oh boy, all this stuff is going in. It's like, yeah, let me just empty my pockets here. Oh, but there's fire here. Oh, I guess we now need to take out this dragon. Sorry, I just see, you know, the right Bratis. I just think, oh, it's still feeling a little cold. Anyway, let's fight this dragon. You'd be amazed how many people fail to notice these tornadoes coming at you. Oh, has it changed that the tornadoes have started to come at you? That might explain why people struggle then. Was changed with the trust changes. Okay. Okay, it was coming this way. Used to click on cannons to shoot down a bigger dragon, but there is a harder mode fight like that. That I don't often see. Ah! Look, I know what I say. I know what I said earlier. That unnecessary blue mage spell is hidden behind that is a different matter. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, is that done? Heights. Oh, they've got the little chest pieces here as well. Yeah. Oh. And then drop the key. Now we'll just open up the strong room gate. Look at that, beyond there. It's the airship. Surprisingly intact. Look, it's the Enterprise. Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. Sid does not half-ass the airships. Dragon is not our concern. We've come for the airship and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Alness, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need to provide a distraction until we are ready to depart. Manage that, can't you? That settles it then, shall we, Sid? As you command. Yeah. You know what's more what's distracting? A bloody nose. No, you don't. So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. I just want to see him just pull out a gong and just bang it. Just pulls out a trombone. And are you aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquests? A testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The XIV are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. It's only a fool who will estimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortals capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Win or lose, the battle should make for an entertaining spectacle, assuming, of course, you live that long. No, Brian, it's cold and I'm not dressed for it. Please, can we Info dump later. Alphino, the dragon. Confound it all. Let us see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bearer. Yeah, welcome to this phase. He goes again. Back in one piece. I suppose I could always use arms then, but where's the fun in that? He goes again. Oh. Yes. That was what he did differently. Oh, well, that just straight up doesn't work. Well, heck me, I guess. Oh no, come on! Come on, I had you! I had you! Guess we'll do this boring way. Okay, good game, good game. GG, well played. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, you want the Chumburi energy, you want main character energy. I mean, it won't show up on him because I've got it hidden, but I'm getting out of here. My tits are freezing. Another crystal. Alness, Alness, are you all right? Speak to me. "12 be praised. I fear the beast had injured you. Like, you know, you took an uncomfortable hit to the head or something. I see now why the others rated you so highly. Well, when you were caught in the midst of that etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I've had quite enough to do so already. Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let's go and see what he has to say." I like the Enterprise has a saw on it. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state, but she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. That if we are all in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course to the Howling Eye, explain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we were to proceed with our mission. But familiar. I know this airship. I could just... Ah, it's no use. Let's go. I love the airship designs in this one, bar one thing. These okay, they roped that off on that side, but on the other side, yeah, is it roped off? Either way, these are airships that feel like you could just be thrown off at a moment's notice. Right, okay, so they have just a flimsy piece of rope there. Ah, how I've longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelveswood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See has its charms. Endless detours aside, our Ishgardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. And no rest for the heroic, eh? Okay. Slow melts fast off the airship. I suppose it runs a bit hot. Again, just the size of the lad calms me to look at her. It's as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew I was missing. Hardly surprising. You did design and build her. I bear good news. The Seers have granted our request to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take a woman more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I'm no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the howling eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. This tempest is as fearsome as you say. Yeah. Alright, big yawn there. Big yawn. If this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it. There must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements? Of course, that's it. We work upon the elements itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise battering. I see. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Yes, it needs nap. Slippy Zeeby and Eeby to Eeby. Though mayhap not to you, Alness. When we speak of manifestations of over-aspected ether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have been comparatively commonplace, which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. Point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal, convert the wind-aspected ether composing Garuda's barrier into ether of another aspect, one she cannot control. Great, okay. This is probably the thing of like, okay, let's convert this into fire. Oh no, we're going down. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the howling eye in comfort, no matter however hard Garuda blows. But are we getting ahead of ourselves? All this rests upon our ability to produce a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one? No, but I do know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lambertiant, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marx met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was a result of these conversations that poor Marx was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Alness, I need you to return to Fanaland and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Yeah. Pray return to Count Drybone. Oh, wait, okay, well, yeah, he's locked off. So just Huddy sending us the message saying, oh yeah, the, hang on. I have to speak with you. Telling me, oh yeah, materia of my level is very expensive because it's needed for the relic weapons. What I'm hearing is, if I'm not fussed for the relic weapons, money, 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 money. I didn't need to do that because I'm just going to be going back to Uda. And first of all, we've got a new job mission. Yay! Time to listen to this. Pretentious arsehole. You two played me for a fool. The data of the simpleton monk was absolutely astounding, groundbreaking, revolutionary, yet I remain objective in my analysis as a scholar must. Poring over the data, I finally arrived at a disheartening conclusion. The two of you took measurements of the same area. The values were near identical, equivalences mocking me as I struggled to reconcile them. I could neither sleep nor eat lest I was time not drawing nearer the truth. And for what? Tell me, what is it you two were doing in the field? Bah! Not this bloody chakra nonsense again. How many times must I tell you? It's not but an imperceptible ether. Call it what it is. And to think I had a mind to put your names in the mind when my hypothesis was published. This life force, this spiritual energy, this god's-forsaken eternal soul essence, I care not what primitive nomenclature those backward monks wish to assign it. It is ether, plain and simple. They claim that they're able to manipulate and amplify it through discipline and the opening of the so-called chakra. False! This is nothing more than the ethereal regulation of organisms, a basic and natural concept. In an attempt to explain what science does not yet fully understand, the monks have erected an institution of control. Their preachings are unassailable by design, but none can disprove the evident existence of the unknowable. They promise power in return for abjection and servitude. Control and power, indeed, only that of man. It is the very essence of a religion and should be treated with contempt, as all religions should. Ether resides in all living things, as do natural mechanisms, with the capacity to regulate it. This is simply life, not some mystical, supernatural endowment. I concede, of course, that the heightened mental faculties of man allow for the potential to gain conscious control over those mechanisms. Indeed, it would appear you and the simpleton monk have already achieved that end. Yeah, the 12 gods are watching, going like, no, no, please do go on. In fact, also, have I not just punched 2 gods? Have I not just punched the primals? Come on, come on, come on. We have the little manifestations of worship that I have been fighting. What else do you call those? I now just have this image of me just punching Garuda while yelling, "Checkmate, atheists!" The indiscretion and impertinence of youth. I suppose it could be forgiven once. In my own youth, I was not the model of perfection you see before you. I've made what some might call mistakes. Not myself, but some. In our talks together, the simpleton monk often spoke of the 7th chakra. Its awakening is thought to be the highest achievement amongst the monkhood. I make it a habit to know the tenets of my intellectual enemies. Do you really think he thinks primals are actually gods? Oh, yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, he's like, oh yeah, they're gods, and you know, they are the objective manifestations of worship that cause a almost fanatical zeal in their worshippers. But you know, calling them gods is too kind. It was the flow of ether within the two of you which betrayed your falsehood. The whispering of your chakra, as I'm sure the monks would rush to call it. But serendipity most often visits the industrious. Just so, it is precisely these etherical whispers that prove to be the most intriguing. The waves of these sounds resonated perfectly with the ether of the battleground. I can see by your vapid expression that you're missing my point. Allow me to spell it out. It follows that if one were to visit a battlefield with a certain etherical wave amplitude and frequency, it would resonate with one's own ether. This is the phenomenon responsible for the initial opening of your chakra. I cannot believe I'm reduced to speaking in these terms. It stands to reason that for any ethereal wave, there may be a location that will resonate with it. Think of the implications, Alness. The 7th chakra the monks speak of truly exists, then too must be an ultimate battleground to bond with it. The concentration of ether is such in a place would be unlike anything ever recorded. I forgive your past treachery, guide me as it did to this great discovery. That, and I need you to do more work for me. Here, take this new thermometer. Make for the lark's call in his shroud. My research indicates a very promising tract indeed. Set up the thermometer as you have the others in the past, and then kill whatever you must to obtain a strong reading. Slaying beasts there will release the ether of the land they are steeped in, and they may resonate with your own. Suppose in the primitive terms of the monkhood, that will translate to the expansion of your chakra. Oh, and you'll not be crossing paths with the simpleton monk this time. I will be sending him to take readings at East End. I have no intentions of allowing you two to conspire to impede my research again. If you care to know more about the events that have transpired in Lark's Call, I suggest you pay a visit to your local library. East End, on the other hand, is a fascinating subject of which I never tire speaking. Ask about me anytime if your curiosity ever gets the better of you. See, that's a trap. I will not be asking you. And away we go. So, while we're here. Oh, wait, you're... Okay, you know... Where we go? You know, if you're needing kill boars, you can kill boars. I'll come back when I'm doing with my monk stuff. I was just thinking, like, hey, I might pick up some more pigskins. Wait, do I need to go down and around? Ooh. We need to kill these. Why is this not going up if where? Am I missing? Oh wait. Tempered ones we need to go for by the looks of things. There we go. Does that mean the other ones aren't tempered? Okay. And this is where we're going for. You know, zombies? Any more? Any more? Okay. Going for the martial arts movie of everyone going one at a time. I see. Any more? Okay, right. Back to Uldar. And away we go. I very much look forward to the readings of both your and Wildegout's barometers. Since you've already finished, What are you standing there for? Come, give me the thermometer. Amazing, simply amazing. And your soul crystal is glowing more vibrantly than ever before, is it not? I began and asked to sort the data with all haste. You've come to be quite the model pupil, Alness. What I would say for that monk simpleton. See the feeble gears turning in your mind. Come, there's no need to feel shame at your ignorance. You know what has transpired, you need only ask. I promise you small words. And I promise to use small punches. Eric really needs to be punched. Please tell me that the last mission of this quest lets us punch him. Or Point Fury. Oh, but we're not done. Okay. I believe change the form to Raptor and then be executed Raptor form. So there's a missing part of our combo. The simpleton monk asked that I send you his way, but I see you. He waits for you in little Alamigo in southern Thanalan. Surely you see where to go for the danger he is. The most dangerous type of mind. One blinded by revolution and revenge. The missing part because it didn't exist for a while. I do wish you'd tell yourself that people should live for the future rather than the past. You thought I did not know he was of the Alamegan resistance? How saddening is it that on the rare occasions you do trouble yourself to think you were wrong? Of course I know. What matter of imbecile do you take me for? You really shouldn't be tempting me with that. Monk's AoE had a single target attack in the middle of it. That's just weird. No doubt Weird Girl thinks me the idiot. False. These two eyes see far more than you two know. I too am an Alamegan and love my homeland every bit as much as he. Go now, hurry to little Alamigo. I'll keep you no longer. No doubt Weird Girl is already awaiting your return. Okay. You spoke to Eric. Do not lie to me, brother. You told him who I am, what I seek to do. I'm not angered. He tried to sway me from my path, but his resistance will only leave more dead. Expected as much from him. I feigned understanding. He asked much of me, with the monkhood and the fist. He asked for the 7th chakra. My answers excited him. He said they would advance his studies. I too learned from him. I am nearer the 7th chakra now. Soon the resistance will rise. You too will see, very soon. Others do not understand. Alamigo tried to protect them. We were the shield of the realm. We bred to fend off Garlemald. None here know our suffering. None here can imagine it. The lives we led after the fall, after the shield was sundered. I have travelled far and wide and met many souls, but none as are you. You have a gift. Yours is a great strength. Unite to ours, brother. Help us reclaim our own. Your efforts will be rewarded. Look upon my garments. This is the war garb of the monkhood. It attunes to the wearer's chakra, enables it to realise its fullest expression. The clothed cloth is imbued with the power of Ralga. Only monks of his fist may don it. Only those who have overcome many trials. I'll tell you how it can be yours. Fear not, I require you to speak no vows. I will only ask that you fight with us. Give yourself to our cause. See, that sounds a lot like a vow to me. That seems like a vow. You long for adventure, I understand. But such longings can wait. This cannot. See Alamigo freed. Then enjoy your own freedoms. What say you, brother? I have the feeling I have to say yes to continue. You have the art of a true monk. You are different from the others in this realm. Hear this. Instead of our war garb was stolen, the fist has tracked the bandits. We know now where 3 of the relics are. Here in southern Thanalan, the Sepulchre and the Circle of the Tempered. And in northern Thanalan, the abandoned Malja Mithril Mine. Amagina Mithril Mine. Your soul crystal will react to the relics. Draw near them and they will glow. By this power you can find them. The fist's honour has been trampled upon. Make the heretics find pay for their sins. Eric has sold his soul to this land. He's a knowledgeable man. He knows more than I of the monkhood and of the fist. Speak with him if you know more of our way. Man revels in hearing himself speak. And wait the day we fight side by side, brother. Go now and go well. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, we're going the wrong way. Bird, I need you to go the right way there for me. Oh, it's here again. Well, at least we're in a better position to fight them off. I think we need to go this way. No. Wait, climb up. They're all just looking at me going like, you again? He's like, you know what, I didn't like Bob, but anyway. Come on, get up! Get up! Okay. Woohoo! Temple gas. Okay, you know what? That looks great to put on, but we're gonna hang fire just a little. Just a little. So there's one thing we're gonna be doing. It's gonna be dying, this bloody thing. Through the gate, through the gate. Bird, I swear to Roga. Okay. Where is Circle of the Tempered? Down that way. Okay. The box is over there, and we've got a bunch of the tempered in the middle, so... Hello? Okay. Give me the box. And then... Okay, we need to head up from Blackbrush Station. Uh-huh. Good, because we're going to be coming here a lot in the upcoming parts. Okay. It's up there. And don't get me wrong, I like the design, I just don't like the colour. Oh, okay, right, you know what? Yeah. Need that grenade. Please not be there. Those. Yeah, not line of sight. Well, never mind. Hello. Don't mind me. Oh wait, I forgot I had the chocobo. Never mind. Away! The perfect crime! Okay. This boots better. Oh, yeah, I'm taking. See, I'm on the monk, but I should be in the ninja quest. You've returned. The first 3 relics are yours, and now the 5th has located the 4th. There's a Kika merchant who deals in contraband. 4th relic is among his words. Hurry to Lower Nonoska. Find this Kika. Take back that which is now yours by right. Can I just, like, slip him some money? Like, you don't have to fight. You don't have to fight. And you call yourself a DPS. Listen. It's called damage mitigation. Okay, we have got an ad going, so I was hoping to maybe take a break, but oh, we'll carry on. Stinky Aura, come to stop Kiki Rune's business. Come to take shinies. Kill him, kill the Stinky. Ooh. Don't kill Kiki Rune, please don't kill. Take back Monk's circle. They can spare. Are we the baddies? Are we the baddies? What's something? The 4th relic is now yours. You've done well, brother. We know this. There's another relic. A 5th and final piece will be yours. A gift from brother to brother. Given on the day Alamigo stands free once more. That day is near. Eric sent word not long ago. He claims his revolution has begun as well. He's making a grand discovery. Now setting it to paper. I look forward to his work. With it, we will know all we must. The day he finishes will be the day Alamigo is reborn. Turn to him now, brother. Ask for yourself when that day will be. May Railguard watch over you. Okay. And over here. I'm afraid I haven't time for you now, Alness. I'm penning my thesis based on the empirical data you and the simpleton collected. There have been significant developments since we last spoke. Or rather, since I last spoke and you stood before me with the ever-vapid expression. Soon I will complete my work and present it to the conference of my peers. Surely you can pass the time until then, punching and kicking and pursuing other monkey interests, yes? Go do that then. Okay. I find it very curious that they give you the last piece of this attire here, and then they give you a full set of a different set, a better set of armor. But hey ho, so it is. But we all agree this colour just isn't me. So we're gonna do the most. We're gonna play the true end game. Oh wait, can this not be dyed? No. 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 Stinky, stinky, stinky. The 50 AF armor has a unique way to be dyed. So. Quickly. Worth selling? Not particularly. Involves an NPC in Mordona and maybe the I-90 variant. Just we can all agree this stuff looks hideous. Okay, you know what? As a stopgap, because I'm not going to be going out and getting, well, I don't really have the funds for cosmetic armor, but I did put in the armoire. So yeah, but 9 a month. Did put in the armoire some bits and pieces. So first of all, apply that. Where is creation? What's the armory chest? No. Do I have to do it from glamour plate? Yes, I have to do it from here. So basically everything but the chest. Do I even need gloves, or can I just use? Oh, work that out for now. I didn't realise there was jeans looking as they were. Empty slots keep the base look, yes. Put those on. You know what? That doesn't look all that bad. Less so. How? Oh, can we not dye these? Huh. I wonder why the wild rose can't be dyed. So I would prefer. So much that. I think they're fine. So what is the other dye channel? Oh, the bell. Well, that makes sense. This. Put on those. And then Bella. No, I did not want to do that one to die. Sorry. I don't want that. I wanted that. I know, it's a bit of a hodgepodge, especially with the open shirt, but we can all agree this looks better than the yellow bloody monk stuff. Okay, so let's head to Camp Dragon. And then we need to find someone who knows a lot about crystals. Yes. Crystals. Why yes, I am Professor Lambertine. Beg pardon? You wish to hear my research on corrupted crystals? Really? Well, nothing would give me far greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow man of science. Oh, honey, I think you've got us mistaken. Ah, so rare it is to find fellow intellectuals in this region. Even rarer to find them capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow. Unsociable, rather daft at first impression, he possessed of an amazing affinity towards scientific pursuits. But the matter at hand, you say you wish to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupt crystal. Gads, man, at least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm going to wonder if you have sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Oh, your ignorance is somewhat endearing. Listen! I've been getting this a lot. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Please store the crystal you seek within this warded pot and protect yourself from its deleterious effects. I suppose you'll be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it will motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Ahasako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of ether in Highbridge. Explain to him your quest and he will instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting. So what I'm hearing is that this is a container designed to protect me from the dangerous effects of this corrupted crystal. So it's lead lined? Huh. A fate involving punching goats. Don't mind if I do. Okay, well that was a number of skins. Not as much as I'd hoped, but... How many times must I be made to explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I have chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. What have we here? A containment vessel? Why, yes, it's the handiwork of Professor Lambertant. You thieving knave, I shall call for the... Oh, you say that the man himself lent it to you. Then you must have sought me out as per his instruction, which means he believes me very experienced enough to expound upon these explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve. I mean, it's better and... Okay, maybe we can do something about the colour. Yeah, we can definitely try and do something about the colour. Oh, fabulous joy! Yahoo! Calais! I should be choosing to guide this man. Yes, I, Ahasako, greatest of Professor Lambertant's pupils, shall see that you are successfully quarry your quarry. Your time is impeccable. In fact, I was preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. The devastating destruction caused by the calamities blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that naught but a perfect place will satisfy your high standards. In which case you must needs descend to the deepest depths amidst the flowing waters and the murderous Millenites lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. This is highly advanced researcher's tool used to separate a small fragment from the large crystal. Place it within the warded pot and bear it back to me for inspection. path that leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution and shall surely survive. Sorry, the alliteration at times doesn't feel like they're doing it deliberately, but also you can't help but wonder. Okay. Yeah. Up through here. Why not? Well, I've no idea what it's supposed to be, other than, you know, vaguely avian. No, okay, you know what, fine. Here's it's just like, you know what, we're carrying on. Oh, back you come, Burb. Okay, is it on here or is it further down? Oh yeah, it's further down. Wait, hang on. Am I getting fit turns upside down? Maybe. Yes. Down here at the bottom. Okay, we have some corrupted cluster. And then use the pot. and back up to the bridge. Yeah, this once again we're doing a lot of looking at Chocobo, but right, Matt. Anyway, where are we? Where are we looking? Over there. I assume you've come galumphing back. Have you a crystal then? What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal. Professor Lamberton will be down as chocolate with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting? Well, I mean, you gave me a hammer. Right? And that's nice to know. If I didn't have the hammer, I would have, I don't know, tried punching it or something. Wait, no, yes. Over here. What? My keen scholar's sense tells me you've obtained a corrupted crystal, am I right? If you grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Ah, it is as you decide. A corrupted crystal overflowing with wind aspect ether. Remind me, for what purpose you wish to use this crystal again? What? Which barrier comprised of wind aspected ether? Oh dear, this may prove problematic, as this crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier. Suppose I am out of fault for not inquiring into the objectives from the start. And I know you intend I would never have sent you to Hasako. What is science if not trial and error? And can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? Think now. You now understand the methods necessary to collect and corrupt a crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty in doing so once more. What's more, the crystal that you have collected can serve as an invaluable resource for the ethereal studies conducted by the students of Baldessian. You've heard of them. Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organisation. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold to claim that level of expertise. Are you all right? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You've still a corrupted crystal to find. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Sienna, seems to have discovered another promising site in Eastern Lanoska. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Lanoska was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an imperial castrum. Now that made for an amusing anecdote. It was Western Lanoska, far of Sirius, on the Isles Umbra to be precise. Can't recall her exact reasoning. Something to do with one of Dalamud's talons or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she's still in Aleport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. I want to travel there and see if Sienna's inquiries bear fruit. If you can look past the cracks and find ways to the local pirates, you might find your time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your makeshift watered pot, lest you think you're unprepared for the task. Okay. You appear. Corrupted crystals? I've no interest in being the butt of your joke, so if you know of a reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Well, I'll be damned. Professor Lamberton did send you. Beg your pardon, it seems we've gone off on the wrong foot. I'm Sienna, greatest of the professor's pupils, which astounds why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I'm an accomplished scholar with extensive background in... Oh god, it's just listening to me prattle on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe the area surrounding Farah Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra are prohibited at present, for reasons unbeknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I was taking the time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Mayhap you have better resting information from these nail jackets. I've all but given up at this point. Ah, you startled me. You know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this, with all this fatuous gossip of spirits and spectres haunting the Isles of Umbra. Because I know it's nonsense, it doesn't make it any less frightening. So how do you get in and out of there? You're keen on travelling to the Isles of Umbra? Bloody hells, laddie, you're drunk or just crazy. Ain't nothing there but death, death and more death. Yeah, just all the deaths. Wait, no. Isles of Umbra? What interest have you in that god's-forsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Farah Sirius, the Isles have become naught more than a graveyard for ships, unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. Okay, so what we're hearing is place is spooky. This one might be a bit of a short one because I have definitely been feeling the uneven sleep pattern recently. Ah, Alness, you've returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That is a very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Well, worry not, my friend. I have given your findings some more thought. I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. That's why all travel style of Umbra is restricted. Well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous owing to the abandonment of Farah Sirius. Well, anyway, while we were questioning those leather jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, such as even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys doing her wits on occasion. It was there I heard tell of a man named Skyfian, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of someone actually travelling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself. But hang on, if he's been arrested, does that sort of just imply he didn't have permission? I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. No, Mimidoa, I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Oh, you could release me? Yes, release me. I will go tell her. Let me go to her. Chocobo butt, chocobo butt, chocobo butt, chocobo butt. What did Skyfin have to say? That's not terribly helpful. I don't care how much he misses his favourite bar wench. But what was that about a man named Mimidoa? Wait, know that name? That's the bastard who grabbed me arse the other day at the pub. If you want to give him that favour, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands. Nothing this yet, are you? No, then where are you? Speak up, son, I can't hear you. Eh? Look at me. Just what I think it is. Nah, can't be. You found this, you say? Where did you say you found it? Skyfin, you say? Hoping to have a word with the lad, but he sounds like there's not left twixt his ears. Supposed to help patch up fire serious he was. Somebody sent me to supervise a lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, see? Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, half of them up and vanished. What's that? You been looking for passage to the Isles of Umbra? And you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of the old Mimidoa. Tell them how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came calling. Oh, boys up in arms about spirits and so forth. They had the guild out some soul swords and let them sort it out. What you'll do in a pinch? You will. Janice Parchment's the skipper and he'll see you there and back. Okay. So you went to have a word with Mimidoa. Oh, the valuable time you saw fit to wait the mountain to something. You mean that disgusting creature was Skyfin's superior? That's hard to believe. This rite of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say it's a relief to work with such an industrious man as yourself. I look forward to hearing about the discoveries you'll make on the Isles of Umbra without me. Oh, well, fine. Fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along with your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. The 12 is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. Take me to the Isles of Umber, he bids, as if it's simple as, oh, I see you got a bit of passage. Alright then, climb aboard. Oh, hang on, we need to speak with someone. This doesn't seem all that bad. I'm saying I'd like to build us some home here, but what the hell's with this? Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? It isn't as though you require my assistance. Beat the man guarding the gate, and I'm sure he'll let you in. And if you please excuse me. Beg your pardon, sir, but how do you come in here? Access to this island is currently restricted. An old pot? Not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. The writ Master Mimoda gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. The giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of far serious were not the product of a major thaumaturgy or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. I swear, all work has ceased. Rumours of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Although those rumours are incorrect. Observed the fiends from a distance at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, Alness. Help me unravel this mystery and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I'll begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. To where to begin your inquiries into the situation. So happens that a party of free adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I was surprised they know nothing of the undead infestation, but it might behoove you to question them. It's all there for the shaking. 5 bleeding years worth of wrecks and their cargo. Those queer dead things. And the voice. Actually, the voice was quite nice. Saw them too, right? Dead people. Shambling about without a care in the world. Except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling towards the water. Gods, that voice. A single fleeting verse. Still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, my friend. Every ounce of my strength to resist. Talk from the luring voice is disturbingly familiar, as if it's impossible they're all dead, aren't they? If they have returned, that would mean... I beg your pardon, I was just thinking about something. Reminds me, I've received word that Master Mimoda will be arriving any time soon. I was too tired of waiting for the lanky young lad with the 1,000-yard stare to return. I'm assuming it's you. Lanky? I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should go and explain yourself. Been keeping your initiate. I ain't getting any younger, you know. Eh? Someone in voice hard has been calling out folk to wander near the ship graveyard. It stirred up the dead and all. Bloody hells. Takes me back to my days as cannon boy sailing under old Mistbeard. They wouldn't dare, would they? After the lesson we learned last time. A bloody word, wouldn't they? Raising all biddies. Some folks said as the first purge would be the last, but I knew. I knew deep down in my bones as this day would come. Yeah, come it has, aye. Bit me bum. I bet me bum here, sirens behind all this. Nay, not with the sanguine variety in this shit. I speak of the other kind. Them's what got feathers and sailors to a watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. Oh, but it doesn't end there. No, drowning's just the start. Even in death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bidding till his corpse can do it no more. Face, I wouldn't wish on my first enemy, except maybe in drink, and I regret it afterwards. Anyway, it is up to us to stop this Elsborn Mussy, or she takes another soul. But I can't say you're matching enough to war without these. Siren don't have no power over a man who can't hear a song. It's lucky for you I carry a spare pair. And lucky for both of us, I'm a superstitious old sodder. But she ain't coming to us. We best head to her ship graveyard, Nicky. Okay, off we go. And it will be that wrecked ships, skeletons. Huh. All seems very familiar. She passes near the shore. She's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. A matter of waiting now. Okie dokie. I'm beginning to wonder if some cyborg ain't spun as a yarn here. Hear that? It's her. Look, out the water. She's come, this kid. She's come. Hello. Quick, lad. Show them plugs in the ears and get ready for the fight. Soon she realizes he's deaf to her ditty, she will call on her thralls. Up to our necks and corpses before you know it. With her embrace, mine everything, all. True love spurned, his cruelties were reward. Cast out, callous soul, dead to desire. Spare mournful mistress distress. Melody, last breath of death, the rhythm. Dost thou not relent, ever alone? my love. A river, one look, oh shiver. No more dark, rips the heart. I'm alright. Better than that, this shit. Happy to say no more, I am. Must not be happy so too. What's this with gut the songstress? You can't have everything, can you? Not come pruning round here, though. Not for a while, anyway. You does, well, we'll know what to do, won't we? As for your help, bugger me, I clearly forgot your name. Remind me. Alness? I don't can't have known this shit by that name. You know, mate of mine, what's his name? Why are you being so bloody helpful? Never mind. Be seeing you, lad. Thank you for waiting, skeleton. Well, just because you're dead doesn't mean you have to forget your manners. You mean it was a siren? Why were we able to resist a song? See, I heard that Master Mimidoa was involved in the first purge. Never actually... survived an ordeal like that. I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. Correct crystal you wanted. Safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please, take it with my compliments. Back to airport. Okay. Chocobo butt. Put off the chocobo. Oh, it's you. Welcome back, Alness. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? Last I checked, the conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Alness. Seldom is it that I've encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of fire aspects of the ether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal of ice aspect of the ether to counteract the effects of the raging wind? Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements could tell you about that. Just keep looking, I suppose. In fact, I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal composed of ice aspect of ether. As an associate of mine in Garuda has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. What's with that expression? I thought you'd be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. Even better is that this time you didn't use that warded pot of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. Heden's findings suggest it's quite safe. Why, you ask? Let's just say that it's undergone a unique process of rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It's been a pleasure, Alness. Come back and see me sometime, alright? Yeah, I forgot how much this is a go here, do this, oops, that's the wrong thing. Checking a few things. Oh. Greetings and salutations, Master Alness, I presume? Sienna informed me of your adventures in Airport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding, though, as Professor Lamberton is fond of saying, no action in taking the name of science is ever truly wasteful. The matter at hand, crystal crystals possessing the properties you seek, we found in abundance at the standing courses following the calamity. Alas, it's no longer the case, and while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the 12th wood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You're familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals I want to seek out ores and other stones. Well, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the 12th wood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested. I'm reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. Quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this Giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when... you could care less about this, or could you? At this point then, XIV makes his presence felt unless it was particularly fine for it to be had. Therefore we shall require her, and I have precisely the sort he'll find impossible to resist. He simply placed his true heart... I shall say the story of its origin, of its unusual name for another occasion, outside of the Spriggan's lair, and wait for its opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you will retrieve the crystal from its gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. Okay. Meadows. But before that, I am going to take a quick break. So get up, stretch, do whatever you need to do, and we'll BRB. Sorry for the wait there. Bit of an extended one, but yeah. Anyway, let's get back to it. As we are heading across. Well, that's how I thought, like, you can get umbrellas for your characters to have in the ring. I was sat there just thinking, like, this is the kind of guy who just wouldn't bother, but then complain about getting wet. Spriggans. The true Banuis. Mummy. And hold on. Hold that thought. Yeah. This could be a problem. This could be a problem. Okay, bird. Yeah, I realised I did not have the chocobo. Chocobo? Chocobo. I suppose you don't have it. Just all you've got access to is regen. No, not drag that out. No, okay. Right. Okay. Let's start by making a little bit of room for ourselves. Also, we know and tell the monk about this. That's better. Back to Gridania. No, back to Gridania, back to Gridania, back to Gridania! Oh, you lump of... Oh, coprolite. Anyway. Yeah. Ah, brain, you don't sneak up on me. I was noticing. What is that? What is that? Cuts awful smell. My word, there's a breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my supposition was not mistaken. I want to see one of us digging through spriggan entrails for your prize. We are our very friend of gratitude, you know. The coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of this crystal, just as warded pot you once used did. What's so glum? Friend, you finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought, one overflow of earth-aspected ether. Calm down, I jest. Composed of ice-aspected ether, worry not. Perhaps that job was in poor taste, considering the previous 2 attempts were for naught. Beg your pardon, Alness. I forgot to return your crystal to you. And there was also a message from you from Professor Lamberton. Something about naming marks. Apparently the Professor misses intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. Yes, me, I haven't yet to ask why you need that crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? Would reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Now, well, perhaps it's better I remain ignorant, and become the Professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. Well, I will nefariously murder a god. Again. I'll do it again! Really, sir, do you wish to proceed to your vessel? All repairs and modifications have been completed, Alness. Which bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. I need to run some tests to be sure. This looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Alness. I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. The Enterprise has already become more than a common airship. But mark my words, it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. It's what I was born to do. I'm a ramming a rock. According to my tests, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. You must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, or we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure this will work. I think it only fair to tell you that there's a small but statistically significant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive... Mayhap it's better that we remain positive. Alness, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, trusting in me to develop this plan, for everything. You've helped me to rediscover a part of myself I'd forgotten. I'm not the man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be. But I do know one thing. It feels right. And my apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I had waited until after the mission, but well, you understand.
There. She's ready.
Ah, she stirs. To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
Alpha, no, I'm doing the commands. Dun, 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 dun. Again, you'd think they'd have seats. But I always wondered, what is this on the forehead? Is it just like a jewel, or is it something set inside, or is it something they're just born with? Because, yeah, it's an eye. They just have an extra eye. I just always wondered what was going on there.
I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you.
Oh.
Just how long have I worn these damn goggles?
Oh.
Yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days.
World's weirdest echo dream.
Prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father.
Yeah, this isn't the clean-cut flashback we've been getting.
Born and raised in Garlemald.
But I suppose it depends on...
It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye?
Well, I mean, we have an answer for that, but that's a little later.
When did Meteor become your everything, and your loved ones cease to matter?
Okay, but clean-shaven Sid is weird. Am I right in saying that?
You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not.
Yeah, probably when he spoiled.
Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession.
Yeah, from what I saw of the Answers cutscene, he did look very young compared to how he is now. Because the Calamity adds at least 20 years on you.
And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
Sorry, what? My only thought is maybe it's his memory
Ah, yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles.
being interfered with by the fact that he said he had other adventurers on here, the Warriors of Light. So I'm wondering, did the Warriors of Light give him these goggles? But yeah, this feels a bit weird.
Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them.
He does remember the 1.0 after this cutscene.
I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home.
I suppose this is probably at a point where they have yet to nail down some of the finer points of the Echo. Again, giant buzzsaw.
I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood Garleans have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this. To carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphinaud, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden.
No exact wording for the 1.0 version of the cutscene.
I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
Okay, we're just diving in. Welcome. All together now. It's fucking windy. All our efforts, all our travails, all of it was for this. Make ready, Alness, for the end is nigh, be it hers or our own. Holy eye! Oh yeah, this is the... You wish to go back. And let's go. Yeah, give Sid a moment to grab over random people off the street. Like, I do feel like they missed the trick of the duty support for these sections by not having some of the NPCs there. Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. Preserve. She's huge. As I live and breathe. Over there, look. Amalja and Kobold prisoners. Why would the exile bring them here? I think I need to translate that. Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, you need to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear you this blasphemy, my children? These landwalkers would bring me low. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth should revere me, for I am the wind. Did we not take to the skies and set your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength? They will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall slake the roots with your blood and festoon the canopy with your entrails. Slay your feathered ones we shall. Offering to Garuda they will serve. Well, I do appreciate how in this one I feel like they have brought Garuda into the pantheon of Final Fantasy. If you catch my sort of meaning, like we've always had Ifrit and Shiva and Titan and all those other ones and your Ramu, but this is like going forwards we're going to be seeing a lot more Garuda popping up. And I feel like this is kind of... There have been Garudas popping up, but it's tend to be more like a named mob rather than, you know, the Garuda. Leave the Ixal to us, Alness. We'll keep them distracted while you deal with her. Do not fail, Alness. Remember, you fight for the Scions, for Eorzea. Yeah, FF3 is Garuda. Okay. You get what I mean, though. This worm would die by mine own hand. Come then, I shall grant you that which you seek. I could just temper them, but oh no. This she's on principle here. She's having fun. I do appreciate that her core character trait seems to be she's just fucking mental. She is cruel. I think you know there's another reason why she's not just tempering things willy-nilly in this fight. And you see the depths of your folly, mortals. The reckoning comes. No escape, no hope, none! Oh. No, no, no! What? How in the hells? This is my realm! You have no hope here. None! None! You really truly believe you could defy a god, landwalkers? My power is limitless. My children, legion. They've rendered upon me a wealth of crystals. Their gifts sustain me, their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning mortals, and those who use my crystals to awaken the rest shall realize the folly of their faith. They'll worship none but me, the one true God. Us, worship. As long as the XIV keep praying, she will never fall. Let's stop them. I mean, okay. No harm will come to you, my children. This is only the beginning, landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment. Desert vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from the tempest. They will take vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time, and all shall be mine, all mine. You, landwalker, who dared to raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay for your sins, not with your death, but with your life. You serve me, landwalker, to your last breath. Garuda tries to go to Ishgard. Pleases. No, no, I claimed you. You should be mine. Oh, neat. Trip the crystal out from her beating heart. Now. You assume that she has a heart. Okay, so we got the we got the full house here. What? What are you? What have you done to me? Mortal should possess such power. This is impossible. Da, da, da.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die?
Let's never try tempering Sid. Alpha, no.
We've done it!
I mean, okay, maybe you can temper Alpha, no.
Kill you all.
Is that all? O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda.
Well, who invited you here?
The most terrible, I say again. Is that all?
Okay. Mr. Van Baelsar, you can talk smack when you're the one who's beaten her up.
Gaius!
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country, I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day?
Hailing Garuda. It's a simple objective.
Well, I shall accomplish far more.
Yeah, Godslay. that was the plan. I want that gauntlet. I'm just saying, Gunfist.
Is that all? Is that all? Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you! Very well.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Our Lord of the Inferno Almighty Freed brought us succor in our hour of need.
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! It hurts us so! The pain! The pain!
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to.
Everyone complaining about her foul stench makes sense. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's the boss rush! What if we didn't have to deal with one Primal, but three?
No. No, this is all wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
Let them fight.
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Bear witness witness to the glory of the Empire!
Oh ho! A new challenger!
It is you who will suffer, Garuda. Ancient Alleg had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
And Bruce is the strongest because he actually tried. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, Titan's like, I know this, I just punch it. Nothing else stands when I punch it. Yeah, Titan isn't Monk.
No! No!
You might not like it, but Titan is peak performance. Okay, he doesn't actually need to do that, but... You know...
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
Sometimes it's personal.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time.
Magnificent. Excessive, magnificent.
If your leaders
Look,
are
if there's
as
one
wise
thing
as they are reported,
that Agent
they
Alec
will
knew what to do,
surrender.
it's make a statement.
Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
Have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation? And who was that armored devil?
That was Gaius van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and Supreme Commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Basically,
Of course. The Black Wolf.
Yeah.
How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
no, Sid. Maybe we could have done with some help, you know, while you were convalescing at the convent.
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts. But that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, Gaius. Where in the seven hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments. But the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the Primals to one side. For the time being, at least.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
The dude was flying their ship at the ground zero for Bahamut.
That weapon poses the
He
greatest threat to
deserved a bit of a
Eorzea.
break.
It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can. Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend. For we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
Well, that was an experience I would rather not have again. Something has been troubling me, Alness. Shortly before the Black Wolf took centre stage, when Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw. Yeah, I bear the light, Alphino. You bear an inflated ego, right? Admittedly, you have the ego of light, but it is still an ego. But I'm sure I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread by even the most inquiring mind. Forget I mentioned it. Look. Alphino. Please do not let scientific inquiry and, aspiring minds blind you to the fact that I am simply built different. Returning to the subject of our earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of the Primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their god so long as that weapon exists. Truly a more effective deterrent than I could not imagine. It seems almost a shame to plot its destruction. I don't know, Alphino. I don't think I particularly want you in the mech. Like, yeah. Oh, finally we cover them up. Past time we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be to dishonour the memory of those who fell there. We've been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. Okay. Well. Hold on. No, I don't like that. No. Why did I do that again? Ooh, I like that actually. No, not that one. Yeah, you know what, I like that. Actually, you know what, I really like that. Scenes before before the last thing you'll ever see. But yeah, we're going to leave it at that for tonight. And we'll be back at this tomorrow where... Okay, I'm going to need to pencil in a day where we make sure that we're doing the finale. Though that being said, 2.0 in a month seems to be coming along quite nicely. Certainly not up to Heavensward, but like the January of Final Fantasy XIV, I'm feeling like has been a bit of success progress-wise. So it may be I'll have to, because what I want to say is people who are playing along or who are on these servers may wish to join on the finale, and I am more than happy to let you join in for that one. Difficult because, you know, it's a bit of a long one. But that will be out tonight's games. Of course, I do realise scheduling in the finale for next week might be giving us too much time, but believe me, we're going to need to spend some time pulling together some sort of glam. Because you think I'm going out there looking like this. Anyway, let's have a look and see Hoops is online for us to say hello to. No. Ooh, you know what? Let's go for more for Final Fantasy for fun, because Mismatched Mimic is currently playing Final Fantasy 9. Still, I believe she was playing it last time we were dropping in. I suppose that's why we're dropping in again, because it's more Final Fantasy. The Final Fantasy will continue. The Final Fantasy will continue until morale improves. Tell me, does this guy look like he cares about your morale? Oh, actually, no. You know what? Like that? No. Like that? Does this guy look? This guy look like he cares? He's got his ride. He's got his bros. Don't ask about the bitches. So anyway, on that note, let's go raid Mismatched Mimic, and as always, give a nice hearty scream with whatever emotes you've got to hand, and I will see you all hopefully tomorrow for more of this. Until then, have a wonderful rest of your night, and take care of yourselves, and bye bye. Yeah, I'm stupid. I need to add this onto the Steam Deck.